Hey guys, we are back with another episode of Daredevil Born Again. A few things about last episode because I went back to rewatch it. Actually, I've seen the first scene, like that whole thing, like 5 times already because it was just so beautifully done, but at the same time so heartbreaking. Like I still cannot believe that happened. To be honest, like I can't believe that they just killed Foggy like that. I knew, like, I had a feeling that they were going to kill one of them, like either Karen or Foggy, but I thought it was going to happen later in the season. I didn't think it was going to happen episode 1, let alone in the first 10 minutes. That's just insane. But at the same time, like I said, wow, that they actually went there. Because not many shows do that. So yeah, I don't know if it had anything to do with the actor not being able to be around for the rest of the season or whatever the case may be. I think that was ballsy. And it's going to be sad not having him around. Also, I don't know if we're going to see Benjamin again. I really, really like him as a villain. And I think that what happened the last episode really placed him in a really, like, in a position where, yeah, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, everybody hates him. If you think about his character now, if you disliked him before as as a person, I mean, because it's different if you like him as a character than as a... You know what I'm talking about. You really hate him now. Like, holy crap. That was insane. The way that he laughed in Matt's face. Oh, my God. And yeah, the whole scene was just masterful. It's hard to tell if it was like one whole scene, like if they just like one long shot, which they often have done, or if they just made it seem like it was one long shot, if they have done two. Either one is just amazing, and it's very, very difficult to do. So it's something that they always impress me, like, because they're so good at it. Just those long, very intense sequences. Like, I still remember the jail escape, the prison escape sequence, which was just, wow. Very, very impressive. So yeah. And just the way that it was done too, because it just plays with your emotion, because you're watching this intense fighting scene and it's so good and it's so action packed, but at the same time your brain is just focusing on what's happening with Foggy, because you can hear Karen yelling, you can hear Foggy's heartbeat growing, like getting weaker, and you see it all from Matt's perspective because you can hear it as he's hearing it. And that's something that the show has done brilliantly too, like put you in Matt's shoes. Because even in like the previous show, like the first show, they used to do this thing with sound that it always sounded crispier. And I really like that because it made you feel what Matt felt, like how he would see and hear things. And that's how I felt when I was watching that scene. Because he's like trying to focus on the fight, but at the same time he's trying not to get distracted. Also, I really like that he used a lot of things to his advantage, because he was like making the lights flicker. And there's a scene where Ben is like walking up the stairs and the lights are flickering, and you can see his eyes just going everywhere, not being able to focus. And that's great because like it was like Matt was just trying to get more advantage on the situation, since he's blind, right? So he can't see. So all these things that came together, I didn't really quite talk about them last time because like I didn't really pay much attention because I was just so overwhelmed with what was happening with Foggy that I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that when Benjamin fell, Karen was like so freaked out that for a second she thought that it was Matt, and her reaction is just so gut-wrenching. And I can understand why she's a little weird with Matt. I can see why that had something to do with it, even though she did try to get in contact with him after Foggy and it was Matt who was pushing her away. Because I can understand him too. Like, not only was he mourning Foggy's death, but he also mourning the fact that he almost killed a guy. Because regardless of whether Benjamin lived or not, the intent was still there. Matt pushed him off the roof with the intention of killing him. And he's lucky that, you know, he didn't die, that line wasn't crossed in the sense that he didn't commit murder. But the intention was there. He did want to commit murder. He was expecting this guy to die. So that doesn't take away this intention, if that makes sense. And that's probably still like bothering him a lot. So I can see why like Karen kind of, I don't know, is not feeling as comfortable around him maybe. So there's a lot going on. You know, Wilson winning this election, which is also crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's jump right in and see, because that's the horn. I also didn't notice that last time, like the horn fell off.
If you go back to any of your old activities, there will be consequences.
Sorry, I know I'm like already pausing, but like sorry. It's just like the dynamics before these two characters is so good, because now Fisk is the mayor, right? And he's anti-vigilante. But inevitably he's going to do something that's going to force Matt to come out of retirement and be Daredevil again. And by doing so, he's putting a target on his back, because Wilson is going to be against, he's already against vigilante, so he's going to, you know, he's going to be breaking the law by putting on the Daredevil costume again and trying to stop Fisk from doing whatever it is that he's going to be doing. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a web. Like they're so intertwined that just makes the dynamics of like hero villain so interesting. All right. I'm ready, show. Give it to me.
It's humbling to be sitting here, speaking to you as mayor of the city.
Interesting that Vanessa's not there.
Beginning of a new year. Most important, a new era, the greatest city in the world. We're a guy who wears devil horns to save us. No. We'll be our best once again.
This the man? I just can't.
I made you one.
What are you gonna do, move to Boston?
The city that bore me, elected me. The city that I love. Good night. Happy New Year.
Yo, I think you
No, man. Just do my own thing.
Hey, it seems like you...
Hey! Take it easy! Let's go!
Oh God, be careful.
Let's go! NYPD,
Do not move!
Why didn't you show your badge before? What the fuck? Because they were not doing something, you know, they were doing some shady shit, that's why.
Fire Chief Carter is your 10 a.m. We can do that here or at the firehouse.
Firehouse. Carter, he's known to be a doubter, so best I come to him. You wonder, did Fiorello LaGuardia sit here? He was a hero of my father's, you know.
No, I didn't.
Are those
My
shoes
father, he didn't respect many men.
on his knuckles?
Well, none actually. Except for LaGuardia. I'm really looking forward to meeting District Attorney Hochberg.
Your
She wasn't
speech
there.
Tracked better than expected, especially with the younger constituents. However, Vanessa's resistance to being part of the narrative is hurting you with more traditional voters.
Do you have any idea of how long this will take? Because I'm hoping this works. I can't miss another.
Here's what's gonna happen, cop killer.
I'll call you later if I have an update.
Good. I don't know if they used to do that before. It's like they do this thing where it feels like hyper focused with like the zooming and like the lens.
I'm a lawyer. My name is Matthew.
You're the public defender?
No, I'm a defense attorney. I have my own practice.
I didn't call you. How did you get in here?
You know they're saying you killed a cop. They're saying you approached two officers on the platform.
No, man. The S1E2 they put on the platform never said they were cops. They never said nothing. All I was trying to do was break up a beating, okay?
So what happened to the
One of
officer
them
who...
tripped, trying to take me out.
It's interesting that I think he hasn't looked at him
Is there
straight
anything you're
once.
not telling me?
No, man. Nothing.
You're
He's
still pretty
lying.
wired. You're in good hands.
I love Matt so much.
Wait, hold up. You're blind?
Yep. You're observant, my guy.
Sir, I'd advise against whatever you do.
Oh my god, what?
It's your job, not mine.
Foreman! Who's the foreman? You have the equipment and the manpower.
Hey, sorry, sir. It's the red. We're waiting on the permit approval.
Consider it approved.
Oh god.
Fella, pull! Let's go now!
It's like, oh my god, he's the best. He's fixing the street.
Filling a hole.
Oh my
like,
God.
It's not rocket science. Remember I told you that I'd get things done. Well, here I am getting them done. I
Yay!
assume that is what you meant by opportunity.
I guess.
Your current caseload,
I
would have to
ignore
sit
this. This is
second
not the
chair.
worst thing in the
It's
world.
exactly the opposite of what this firm needs right now.
Okay, so my old partner Midtown slipped me the police report. The other cop said there was no victim. He said that it was an unprovoked attack.
Well, our client says there was.
What did
Can
I
we
tell you?
find
to
this
come over to
victim?
The DA's office?
You said that I was
Probably a
brilliant, which is
criminal.
true.
I'm not- He's not gonna want to show up.
That is true. What else?
You said we take on the hard cases.
And impossible odds work is what we do.
So you want me to find a guy on the platform?
Yes.
How much you want me to push?
As much as you have to.
That's all.
Are you anti-cop?
How does it feel to know that Mayor Fisk will be watching this trial very closely?
She says like, no, I'm not anti-cop and anti.
Dracon War is
Corrupted
their choice for New York's
cops.
finest.
NYPD backs its own. It's the Hawk.
Hawk.
Oh, what? Oh. So I imagine he's a hard ass.
Charged with murder in the first degree, second degree, and manslaughter.
Matt Murdock for the defense, Your Honor. We'll waive the readings, not the rights.
Given the serious nature of the charges, people ask that the defendant be remanded without bail.
Your Honor, the defense would
People's
ask...
motion is granted.
What?
Mr. Ayala is a decorated Army veteran.
Why?
He's on record. He served as a CPA for 15 years. He's a pillar of his community.
He's also accused of killing a New York City police officer. Next case, please. Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't trust any of this. This is all bullshit.
You know, I should have known that you had an agenda giving me your number the other night.
I'm a journalist, bro.
Besides, we can kill it here as friends with political benefit. What bullshit?
Oh, wait until you
Conditions level
find
of
out that he
access.
killed your dad.
I'm covering my ass. Well, maybe I don't know what I am.
You've got 5.
You're annoying. That's what you are.
One of my sources at the NYPD tells me that Gallo is now poised to resign. And Gallo is a celebrated police commissioner, maybe the most
Music.
loved the city has ever seen. And that puts you in a big fat bind. The NYPD's rank and file are planning on standing behind their guy in protest of you, Mr. Mayor. If you lose the cops, you lose the city.
Dr. Glenn, I need help. Are you taking any new clients?
I can always move
God.
things around. Here's my email.
It's nice of her.
Could you?
Of course. Thank you.
To distract from the ceremony, Commissioner. I did need to talk to you.
I wonder how it feels for a guy like you to come to a place like this. Are you even capable of feeling guilt or remorse? Makes no sense to me, this mayor thing. So you gave up your criminal empire for what? So you
Honestly.
could have less money and less power? So you could kowtow to an Italian son of a bitch in a cemetery? You're not a mayor who loves his city. You're a whiny kid who wants everyone to love him. A monster trying to rewrite his legacy. But guess what? It's too late. Once a thug, always a thug.
Does my husband have a chance?
An NYPD cop is dead. And anytime that happens, a big machine gets turned on to try to figure out what went wrong and to punish whoever killed the cop. Punish them severely. And that machine has no off switch.
Soledad, whatever's going on between you and Hector, I'm really hoping you can set it aside. He needs you.
He needs me, or he needs me to show up in court.
Trials are about feelings. Both?
This old boy's out.
Oh, isn't that like, what was his name? They showed a video of him last episode where he was like fighting.
What happens after the Mai Tais?
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, later I can give you a taste.
I'll take the check, please.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this guy.
You were investigating me.
We talked for hours.
White
and you neglected to tell me
tiger.
that you moonlight as a vigilante.
I wasn't in a suit or wearing my amulet.
If I can find this out, you better believe the DA's office can.
Let them. The people need a hero. Come out there every night, put my life on the line for them.
Your wife agreed with that choice.
Rikers Island is no picnic.
Are they still beating him up?
Equal opportunity beatdowns. Guards and inmates alike.
All right, hang in there, okay? I'll make some calls, see what I can do.
He's been waiting 20 minutes.
You will need a new police commissioner, and guess what? A lot of new cops as well. Goodbye, Fisk.
Before you go, just one thing. Cheesesteaks are great in Philly. Mr. Cashman, what's the name of the one that we like?
Geno's, Mr. Mayor.
Geno's, right. Right. But that's your favorite. I think that the best is one that I found. It's actually right outside of the city. Well, pick me one up for lunch. It was delicious. The concept of compromise. It's been on my mind a lot. And when it comes to overtime minimums, none. So what do you say, Commissioner? Do we have a deal?
Wow.
Fine. Namaste. Be careful what you wish for.
Swayed by a single piece
I
of
miss
paper.
Wesley. I don't like this guy.
He thought he could keep that child a secret.
He's not as cool, not as smooth. You know what I mean?
Sandwich was disgusting.
This is next level, Murdoch. That guy's a vigilante.
He wasn't in possession of his mystical amulet or in the White Tiger outfit at the time of the incident, allowing this type of totally inflammatory information
Mystical
unfairly
amulet.
biased the jurors.
It suggests a pattern of behavior that drove Hector Ayala to
please.
kill Officer Shanahan on that subway platform.
The jury will be deliberating about the tragic events of a single evening. The proceedings must rest not on my client's clothing, but what happened on the platform that night.
Okay. Oh my.
I'm granting the motion in limine. The people are directed not to discuss or introduce any evidence of Hector Ayala's life as White Tiger or any acts of vigilantism.
This is some bullshit, Jerry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jails are revolving.
I have a
doors
feeling
now.
they're gonna
Police
find out
officers
anyways,
have
and
their
like some
hands
bullshit's
tied.
gonna happen.
I feel like nobody's being held accountable, and I'm sick and tired of being afraid.
Find the witness.
Ghosts are hard to find, Matty.
Isn't that why I hired you?
My ghost-busting days are long gone, my friend. We're just not finding anything that says the guy is telling the truth.
Saying my judgment is clouded because of who Hector is.
Because of who you are. Because of who you were.
This case is about Hector Ayala.
You know I know he was telling the truth.
And we both know it doesn't matter if you can't prove it. And for what it's worth, I like the Matt Murdock I've seen this year.
That's true.
The guy
Can't
that
say like, oh,
went out and
I
found
listened to
some
his
way,
heart.
Got out of the kitchen. Where's a...
I'm not at home.
Is he gonna find him? Is that him? Please don't tell me that this guy is gonna be horrible and kill her or something, because no.
These aren't really necessary. Comes with the office.
Oh my fucking god.
So?
Oh, it's this guy. Okay.
Dr. Glenn, allow me to introduce Mayor and Mrs. Fisk.
Oh my god, really?
Vanessa?
Wow, I was not expecting that.
My husband and I have been through a lot these last couple of years.
I was assaulted by a vigilante. The recovery process, it was quite involved. I couldn't stay in touch with Vanessa. I couldn't stay in communication with her.
I haven't seen Echo, so I don't know what happened.
I
really.
took over the business. It thrived. It had never been more profitable. And relationship between management and labor was robust.
Doing this now?
Yeah.
He's at 950 West 185th Street, apartment 30.
Meet you out front.
Ooh.
Call Cherry.
Oh, guns a-blazing.
I need you to drive to Fort Shrine Park quickly.
Who is it?
My name is Matthew Murdoch. I'm a lawyer. I represent Hector Ayala, the man who saved you on the subway platform. Look, I know you know who I am, and I know you're scared. Thank you. Thank you. Shut the door. What's your name?
Nikki Torres?
Nikki. You are the key witness in my defense of Hector Ayala. To be blunt, you're the only person standing between him and consecutive life sentences.
I can't, man. If I go against the cops, it's gonna be really bad for me.
Shit, they're already here. Nikki, you have about 20 seconds before they bust.
Look, man, I don't even know who you
10
are.
seconds.
Come on, how do I know you don't?
How's the fire escape go?
NYPD, open up!
I have a guy in Fort Shrine Park. He's gonna find you. He's gonna get you safe.
NYPD, open up!
We're gonna fight them like this?
You're the lawyer.
If you're looking for the man Hector Ayala saved on the subway platform, sadly, he's no longer here.
Move.
Move!
Are you gonna beat on a blind man? Okay. Oh my god! Oh, I love when he fights. It's just so good. Oh shit! Is he dead? That looked bad. I mean, you don't kill people, but that looked like his neck was broken. So I don't know. Oh shit, that's how it ends? I didn't even feel that. Are you for real? Is there more? No. What? That's great. That's when you know it's like a good episode, because I didn't even feel those, like, what, 50 minutes go by. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know what to think. I don't even know, like, it's insane what's going on, because this guy, I don't know if he's gonna make it to the witness stand. There seems to be this whole thing with the cops. What was that tattoo? Wilson and Vanessa are in therapy with Matt's girlfriend, which I don't think it's a coincidence. Who is that kid that like approached her to say that he needed help? I don't know. It doesn't give me like a good feel. And now this happened. I don't know, man. But then, yeah, we have White Tiger. Hopefully he can go back to his wife, but it's not looking great for him. I know that they said that they were not going to say anything about him being a vigilante, but do I trust that? Of course not. I maybe this is that the information is gonna leak regardless. Who knows at this point? But yeah, it's so exciting. This episode was just too good, and I don't know if is Karen coming back or is that it? They were just here for the first 2 episodes, and now we don't have Foggy or Karen. Oh my God. Anyways, yeah, great episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.